This is the PMP IV, which stands for Portable Media Player 4. What happened to the first three? Well, we don't talk about them. Now, believe it or not, this little thing has been through its fair share of controversy because somebody, a couple of years back, decided to start selling this thing on Alibaba under an Ambernick name. So they called it the Ambernick PMP IV, which this is not an Ambernick device. Now, originally this thing was released in 2013 by a company called YLM China, which is coincidentally the same company that founded Ambernick. So this may not be an Ambernick, but it's like the grandpappy of every Ambernick device. Now this thing is obviously supposed to remind people of a PSP. I mean, it looks pretty similar if you gave it like one glance, except for like the start and select button over here and the volume buttons. And well, these buttons are A, B, C, D, and the A is upside down because these buttons... Hold up. Oh, you can see me. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, these buttons turn quite a bit. I'm pretty sure what they did was they just took some paper and put some glass on top of it and call it a button, okay? If you look up top over here, you can see we have two triggers, the on and off switch, a mini USB port, which is a blast from the past, a micro SD card slot, and a 3.5mm jack, which, hell, even most smartphones nowadays don't have them. Actually, I think all smartphones nowadays don't have them, so it's better than those in that department. And on the back over here, we've got portable multimedia player plastered all over the back, a speaker, you know, a back-facing speaker, which is very retro, you won't see those nowadays, and we've got another fake speaker that covers the battery, which is a 3.7 volt battery that you would find in a Game Boy Advance SP. It's actually the exact same battery, they just stole it from there, and my battery is starting to implode, so I should probably throw this out after I'm done recording because I don't want to catch on fire and die. And now that we've seen everything that the outside has to offer, what happens when you turn it on? Okay, this is what you see when you load up. We've got game, arcade, UDisc, and the SD card. We've also got music, video, pictures, ebooks, a file manager, and system settings. Because this thing was supposed to be a multimedia player, and multimedia is more than just games. It's everything. It's ebooks, it's pictures, it's goddamn video. We've got everything here. But maybe let's start from the ebook since that's the easiest thing to cover. Because there isn't any. And I didn't get an ebook. Well, I tried to get an ebook, but I got an EPUB file, which... I mean, this thing definitely doesn't support those. You gotta get a TXT probably, or maybe like a PDF, I don't know. You get one of those. Okay, then we got pictures, and this thing actually had a couple of pictures on it. We had some, whatever this is, I don't know, I didn't install this was on here. And we also have, what is this exactly? What is it supposed to be? And why are these photos on here? My SD card is empty. You don't have the... Okay. You don't have the P. You don't have the Pi? Maybe? Video. This thing actually came pre-installed with a Ridge Racer AVI video, which runs pretty well on this thing. Hold up. Can the mic pick this up? Oh, yeah. But yeah, it runs pretty well, but I also tried getting my own videos on here. That's the wrong option. I tried getting my own videos on here, and it only runs AVI files. Maybe it runs some like other format, but AVI is the only thing that I found worked. But even like 144p, it just can't do it. Like I got a Markiplier video here to just showcase. Like the audio works, but the video, it just doesn't move, and you have to turn off the thing when that happens. Yay! The most interesting freaking feature on this thing, the 32-bit game! And as for music, we've got an actual song on here, Neko Jump by... Oh, a song by Neko Jump, which is an actual band. Hold up. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but it's the goddamn Nokia calling sound for some reason. They've got that, and on my SD card I didn't get anything. And now the fun part, the games. What kind of games do we got down here? Well, on the arcade we've got a couple of things. We've got Captain Commando, Capcom World 2, whatever the hell, it doesn't matter. We've got games on here, okay? On the U-Disc, we've got 10,000 games, which is a lie. This thing does not have 10,000 games. This thing has like maybe 100 games, and then after that, you just kind of repeat, right? You get like 60 games down, and then they just start repeating over and over again. And same from the other side, you go like 60 games up, and then they start repeating. They can definitely pretend they got 10k games on here, but I can see the truth. I know the truth. And the emulation isn't that terrible. I mean, for its time, it did pretty good. Like, it doesn't exactly lag, but the audio is kind of crude. It's kind of crunchy. Damn, I really should have changed my mic settings for this. But like, it's playable, and the audio doesn't sound too bad. It's bearable. It can run SNES, NES, Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, and that's about it. I tried N64, it says it supports it on the goddamn Alibaba website, because you can still buy these things, by the way, you can still buy them new. This one is like, maybe 10 years old. I got it a long time ago, okay? I actually bought it from a store, not online. Crazy, I know, but I also pre-installed my own game on here. I got a Doom, because we gotta see if it can run Doom, but first, we've got Pokemon Fire Red on here, that I got from totally legal sources. I promise. The audio is really crunchy, man, I don't know. It maybe it's the speakers, or maybe it's just the emulation sucking, because this thing is pretty old. I tried it out for like 11 minutes just to see how things worked. The joystick also works if you want to use that, but I don't know why you would use that on a Game Boy Advance game. Better just use the buttons. Yeah, the game runs pretty fine. All that sucks is when you get into battles, it kind of lags. But then you actually start the fight and it's good again. Go Squirrel, fight him. Use Bubble on the Rattata. Come on, Watersaur. That was really bad. Okay, I don't want to play Pokemon. I just showcased that yes, it can run Pokemon off Fire Red for the GBA. Buckle up, fuckos. We've got Doom on this thing. I mean, it's the SNES version of Doom, but it's still Doom. Yeah. Doom is a no-go. Like, the game is running, but, nothing is happening. Oh! I'm moving! Like, this is actually the game. This isn't like, yeah, restart level, new game. This is the actual game. It runs so bad. It is unplayable. You know, this thing is really ass, but about 10 years ago, it was a pretty usable handheld. So yeah, that was the PMP IV, an absolute garbage can of a console, but it was released 12 years ago. You can't expect much because emulation has made leaps and bounds of progress in those 12 years, and if you could get some new firmware on that thing, it would probably run half decently. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I should try getting some new software on that thing. That would be nice, would it not be? That's a future video idea. But, word of advice, never buy this thing. You can still buy this thing on Alibaba and probably like Temu and something, and don't do it. Instead, just get like the cheapest new Ambernick console that they sell officially, and you'll be golden. You'll have a much better experience with it than whatever that thing is. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name was Alfrimley. Hi, hello. As always, I introduce myself at the end of the video because I'm a dumbass, and I hope you have a good day. See you next time.